What's up, guys? It's Hoya Sports Network over here. We're back with the videos. We got NBA. There's no news for the NBA right now, but I heard that they had hoped to start the season early April, but right now it's not looking like it's probably gonna be the case. And then their plan B was the end of April, and then now it could possibly be May or even June for the NBA season to come back again. That's really all I got on that. To be honest, I want it to come back soon as possible because, I want to see my Lakers win that championship. But the sports fans are suffering right now. This is tough for all of us, but, oh man, I just hope it comes back soon, bro, because I miss my basketball. For NFL free agency updates, so we got Nick Foles going to the Chicago Bears. I think that's a really good pickup, knowing that he led the Eagles in the playoffs and won the Super Bowl with them and beat Brady. So that's a very good pickup by the Bears, and could also give Mitch Trubisky, their starting quarterback over there, some competition. So we'll see who gets that starting job over there in Chicago. The Bengals, they placed the franchise tag on AJ Green. There's rumors that the quarterback from Louisiana, he said that, you draft me, better keep AJ Green, because AJ Green is a beast. I don't believe he played the whole of last season due to his injury, but he's a really good player and they're keeping him. Amari Cooper re-signed with the Cowboys. I'm happy about this one because I heard that there was other teams that were offering him more money and they were trying to lure him away from us, but he was always a Cowboy at heart, which I truly appreciate. I appreciate Amari and all he's doing for us, and I'm happy I get to enjoy 5 more years of him at the Cowboys. That makes me happy. Sorry, Redskins, you guys can't get him. Yeah, but there was a lot of teams that we signed him for, I believe, $100 million. It's a 5-year contract. I believe the Redskins had offered him more, and some other teams have offered him way more money than we probably offered him. So that's how you know this guy is really good. Tremendous talent. Glad we kept him. Melvin Gordon to the Denver Broncos. Whew. This one sounds a little salty. I don't know how you feel about this one, Mac. My cousin, who's a Chargers fan. Chargers, this is a Chargers ex-running back, and he's staying in their division, so he's about to get some revenge in there. I don't know who else the Broncos have. I know that they released Joe Flacco recently, who was supposed to be their guy, but they didn't step up to the plate, sadly. So we'll see what happens over there in Denver with their quarterback situation. I think Drew Lock is probably going to get the starting job, but I don't know who else they have over there, and maybe they could have a good season. Melvin Gordon is a really good pickup. He's one heck of a running back. Good addition. Randall Cobb to the Texans. This one hurts because Randall Cobb, he's an ex-Packer, and then he came to us, played for the Cowboys. He was a really good player, did what he had to do over there in Dallas. And I think the Texans, this is gonna be the replacement for DeAndre Hopkins, but I feel like it's gonna be hard to replace DeAndre because DeAndre is just like a out of this world player, one of the best wide receivers in the league. Randall Cobb's good, but we'll see if he could be DeAndre Hopkins good and get those touchdowns in and be a fundamental weapon for Watson, who, he lost his guy, he lost his main guy, that was the main duo over there in Houston, and we'll see how he's able to cope without DeAndre Hopkins this season and if Randall Cobb could fill in that spot. Next up, we got Mariota to the Las Vegas Raiders. Sounds weird not saying Oakland. But, yeah, Mariota, he had the starting job over there at Tennessee for the Titans. But then, I feel so bad. Tannehill. Tannehill was the backup over there, and then he took over, I believe, mid-season. And he was doing good, Or was it Derrick Henry putting in the work? Nah, they were both doing really good. And he just got that big contract extension, so he's going to be their main guy over there at Tennessee. And with that, Mariota saw the door out, and now he's signed by the Las Vegas Raiders. I think he's gonna be their backup. Who knows? Could possibly be their starter if him and Derek Carr could compete. But yeah, Mariota to the Las Vegas Raiders. Next up, we got another Cowboy. he got a big money contract from Byron Jones, cornerback, got a big money contract from the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are really cashing in on free agency this season, and they're trying to pay as much money as possible and trying to turn this team around. We know they got a top pick. Who knows who they are going to draft? I heard that it could probably be 2-0 from Alabama, but we'll see how that goes for them. Miami's really using that money in free agency, and getting all these big guys. I believe Byron was signed to 5 years for $70 million. He's a cornerback, With us, he was good. I thank him for everything he's done for us, and he's a really good cornerback, and wish him the best at Miami. Next up, we got Emmanuel Sanders. He signs with the New Orleans Saints. This guy, last season he played for the Denver Broncos, and then he got traded to the San Francisco 49ers. And then there was rumors that the Cowboys had attempted to pursue him, but he did not. That did not go well. So he's gonna be over there with the Saints, with Drew Brees. We'll see how that goes, because Drew Brees has also re-signed two-year contract. So we're gonna get to see that Drew Brees versus Tom Brady battle. The NFC South is gonna. I said it last video. NFC South is gonna really have some good matchups this season. I can't wait. Next up, we got Kyle Allen to the Redskins. Kyle Allen, he played for the Panthers. I believe he took over for Cam Newton last season, and I think he did a pretty solid, good job. Many people were expecting him to possibly be their starter, but then the Panthers had acquired Teddy Bridgewater, and now Allen is going to the Redskins. I don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback over there, because I know they have someone else over there. And then I know they have Alex Smith as well, who's recovering from that injury, and he still wants to play football, so he's going to make that comeback. And then they got Kyle Allen as well, so they got a bunch of quarterbacks over there at Washington, and it'll be interesting to see who they could go up with, who they choose to go with. For soccer, we have UEFA coming out recently saying that they have a plan A, B, and C, etc. for the season, dealing with the issue that we're currently going on with right now. Their goal is they want all the leagues to probably start around mid-May. That's the plan. That's the goal. And if that doesn't happen, June. And if that doesn't happen, beginning of June. And then that doesn't happen, then the end of June. And if that doesn't happen, then the season could potentially be canceled, and it could go the way it is. It's gonna stay the way it is. So that would honestly suck, because we got tremendous competitions that are still going on, like the Champions League, and then there's a lot of teams that are like 4th and 5th place in some leagues that are like so close, or probably down by 1 point for that Champions League spot, which could be super vital for them. And UEFA doing this wouldn't help them at all. So hopefully we don't end the season, because I feel it'll be unfair for those teams who are like in 5th, 6th, 7th, because there's a lot of teams who are so close to that Champions League spot, and no one really has that Champions League spot sealed off for next season. So there's a lot of teams battling up for those positions. So hopefully it doesn't end. We got Xavi. Xavi is an ex-Barcelona player, for those of you who don't know who he is. He said that he's open to the idea of coming back to Barcelona as a coach, but he said that for that to happen, Barcelona would have to make some major changes inside in regards to who runs that club and the management, because we know all the drama that's going around there in that sector in Barcelona right now. But yeah, Xavi's open to coming back. And another person who's also open to coming back to Barcelona is Luis Enrique, who won the triplete with Barcelona. Very good coach. I believe he was the ex-coach of Spain as well. I believe he coached Spain. I don't know. Did he? I don't know. I think he did, yes. But yeah, he's a very good coach as well. And he said he's also open to a return to become Barca's coach. And next up, we got Harry Kane, who's also open to leaving Spurs. He said that he's not going to be content. He's not going to be one of those guys that's content. He's going to always want more. And if he sees the club isn't, succeeding its expectations, then he's probably going to move on and look for a new team. So Harry Kane is open to leaving Tottenham Hotspurs. Wow. And next up, we got Bayern Leverkusen saying that Kai Havertz, who if you guys don't know him, he's a wonder kid from Germany, really good player. Leverkusen came out saying today that this guy's at least gonna get sold for 100 million or more. So, and they said don't expect for them to lower the price. Right now, I believe Bayern remains the strongest link to him. That's it for soccer. For boxing, we got I forgot to mention Joshua versus Pulev which is gonna be a fight made in the summer. Pulev is a really good Russian boxer. Anthony Joshua, we saw his last fight, which against Andy Ruiz, where he got his belt back, and you know Anthony Joshua is always fun to watch. So we'll see that fight hopefully happen in the summer. Another fight that was supposed to happen, I believe June, but now got canceled and is getting pushed back is Usyk versus Chisora. Usyk, a very good Ukrainian boxer who moved up to heavyweight, and he wants to prove himself. And he's a really good boxer. And Chisora, a really good boxer from England as well. So very entertaining fight to look forward to. Lastly, we got the big one, Triple G versus Canelo 3. Is in the works. Canelo has a fight versus Billy Joe Sanders, and Triple G has a fight versus someone else as well. And after their fights, after their respective fights, they're thinking of having the Trilogy fight. My take on this, you know, I respect Canelo, but I'm a Triple G fan. And honestly, I know a lot of boxing fans out there and boxing experts, you know, probably have the same views as me. Or there's a lot of views. Everyone has their own views and opinions, and it's all respected. But I honestly thought Triple G won the first two fights, and you know, this Trilogy fight, I know DAZN, they're both signed by DAZN, and it's what they want right now, you know, because that's the big fight to make. But you know, I hope Triple G can win, but I feel I'm saying it now, and I've always said this for like the first two fights because you know, Canelo's freaking Golden Boy's cash cow basically. So I just don't like, the only way Triple G's gonna win if he knocks down Canelo or knocks him out. That's the only way I see him winning, and if he doesn't win, then I just sadly see it going to the cards, you know. And we know when boxing goes to the cards, you know, it's very unfair to the fighter. And you know, I don't want to see Triple G, you know, because I'm a big fan of his. I don't want to see him lose again or get robbed or have another unfair decision going towards him, you know, because even though Canelo won the second fight, there's still people out there that say, oh, Triple G won that fight, you know, and I'm one of those people as well, and I just don't know how that fight could happen. But you know, I'm rooting Triple G. I'm a diehard Triple G fan, and hopefully he can win that fight. But we'll see. They're both good boxers, Canelo and Triple G. Trilogy's on, guys. It's on. Anyways, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. I truly do, you know. For all you guys that follow my Hoya Sports Network on Instagram, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys' support. Be safe out there. And Hoya, thank you guys so much for 70 subscribers now on Hoya Sports Network. Appreciate your support. Bye-bye.